Hello everyone, welcome back to PUC Online Classroom. Today I am going to continue our activity. Alright, so last time I asked you to do exercise 3A right here. The first one I think is your example. I finished giving you the answer. So the answer is there are not enough police officers. Okay, so let's go to the rest, number 2 to number 8. Okay, so let's try out together. There should be what? Cars in the city. So car is plural pronoun, so we look at these sides and we cannot use all, right? You have to pick up the right one. So when you say there should be, when you see there should be, so we don't want more, right? So there should be fewer cars. So if we have small amount of cars, so the city will be better in terms of the traffic. So the answer right here is fewer. You cannot use more. And if you say there should be more, it's just like you want more traffic, and then when you want more traffic, you cannot go anywhere faster, right? So the answer is fewer. So let's go to number 3. There is public transportation is uncountable noun. Look at this side. You cannot look at this side. It should be uncountable noun. So it can be too much, less, more, not enough. But you need to take a look at this. Public transportation is about having buses in the city, a train in the city, all right, taxis. So as you can see right here in our country, public transportation doesn't have, let's say, there is not enough, right? Why? Because we have only buses, and usually when you take the bus, we need to take so much time, right, to get where you want to. So that's why we have pass app, we have taxis, we have a lot more, right? But we are talking about right here only public transportation. You see that? So if we have more public transportation, the traffic will be way better. So right here the answer must be there is not enough. So we want more. So there is not enough public transportation. Okay. The government need to build highways, plural count on. Look at this side. Okay. So needs to build what? Too many. So you complain when you say too many is negative, even though it is correct form, but the meaning is different. It should be fewer cars. We need fewer highways. It cannot solve the problems. We need more. Sorry, the government needs to build more highways. Yes, and we cannot say the government needs to build not enough. So the answer is more highways. Why? Because when we have more highways, it can help us a lot. So that if the traffic is, so bad this road, then you can change the other, right? So if you have more highways, then you have a lot of availability of using highways. So you don't need to care much, oh, I have to travel this way, that way, all right? If the traffic is so bad, change. So the answer right here is more. Number 5, there should be noise. So noise is uncount noun, so that you can look at this side. There should be too much noise. You want too much noise. There should be less noise, right? There should be less noise. We don't want more noise. So just write down the answer right here is less noise. Number 6, the city needs what? Parking garages is about plural count noun. So look at this side. And the city needs more public parking garages, so that the cars can park at the garage. All right. So you can say needs more public parking garages. 7, there is air pollution in the city. So there is air pollution is uncountable noun right here. So you can say there is too much. Why? Because you complain about the air pollution in the city. Okay. So the answer is there's too much, and the other not. There are cars parked on the streets. As you can see, car parked. So you complain about that. So there are too many cars parked on the street. When there are too many cars parked on the street, the traffic will be bad, right? If along the street and you happen to see a cars around along, then it's gonna be hard for the traffic. So that's why the answer right here is there are too many cars parked. All right, too many cars parked. Okay, so that's it for the answers. So let's go to part B right here. You can fill in the sentences with the idea given right here. The city should provide more what? So you can add more your own idea in order to practice, in order to understand how to use expression or quantities right here. More what? Too many what? Too much what? Not enough what? So you have to add some more ideas. So in order to understand how to use each of them, okay? Or maybe you can go back to the lesson yesterday, I guess. All right. or last session. So watch the video once again about the explanation. Hopefully you can get it. Okay, if you have no question, you can move on, but if you do, you can leave me question in our Telegram group chat. Okay. All right, so number 4, this is about listening. Singapore solves it. So you can just listen to the audio that I attach and find out about the problems right here related to traffic. Okay, as you can see right here, listen to a resident. Resident is a person who lives in Singapore. Talk about how city has tried to solve its traffic problems. Check true or false for each statement. So right here we have 5 statements, so you have to check true or false. So if it is false, you have to correct information just like the first one. Yeah. All right, as you can see, motorists can't drive into the business district. So it's false. Why? They need a pass to drive there. So you need to find out about the answer. All right, so hopefully you can find it. Motorists cannot. And then the answer is they need a pass. A pass means a special letter that you can enter a certain area. Okay. Hopefully you can find number 2 to number 5 with the listening. All right, don't forget to go to the listening audio and listen and find out the answer. The next session I will give you the answer for this, don't worry. All right, so let's go to next one. Number 5. Okay, so you be the judge. We are going to be the judge for this activity. Why? Because we're going to give the score for these services. As you can see, we have taxi service, the bus system, subway system, the train system, facilities for pedestrians, parking. Facility right here refer to sign, any drawing on the road. Okay, enough signs for people. All right, for cars, for drivers who use the road. Okay, pedestrian refer to people who walk on the street. All right, a sidewalk. So facility for pedestrian is about any signs, any pictures that can have pedestrian. Oh, you can cross the road, or you cannot cross the road. Oh, this sign you cannot turn left or turn right, or you get lost. So facility can be a map that can tell us exactly where you are right now, and so that if you take a look at the map, it can tell you, oh, you are right here. So where you want to go, so it will tell you exactly where you want to go, things like that. Okay, that's what we call facilities for pedestrians. So we're going to judge, or we're going to score the service in our country. Parking, also the same thing. So we have the number right here from 1 to 5. Number 1 is terrible, very bad, needs improvement. They need to make it better or improve better. Average is about medium. Number 4 is good. Number 5, excellent. All right, so I'm not going to spend time going through all of this, but you can use your own judgment for this kind of service. What do you think about taxi service, bus system, the subway system, the train system, facilities for pedestrians, and parking? All right, hopefully you can use your own judgment to focus on the services right here, and you can rate them from number 1 to number 5 according to your own ideas. It doesn't have to be right or wrong answer. Okay. All right, so I think that's it for this activity, and number 6 and 7 I will focus on this 2 activity for the next session. All right, and once again, if you have any question about the listening or even the answers right here, if you cannot get the answer, play the video one more time to check the answers. And if you still have questions, then you also can try watching the video explanation about this grammar point. But if you don't, you can leave me questions in our Telegram group chat. All right. So that's it for today, everyone. If you have questions, once again, leave your question in our Telegram group chat. And next session, I will start number 6. Thank you so much, everyone.